of being a fine young man with such good qualities that other children used to come to me and tell me how they respect and like Freddie Weinstein. Freddie, please come up.
Thank you for that introduction, Rabbi. I would like to thank Rabbi Lipner and the Academy for having given me this opportunity to say a few words about my experience at the Hebrew Academy. In order to do so, I think I need to first set the setting for my introduction to Rabbi Lipner. I had been raised by a widowed mother in an environment in which I was both socially and economically isolated from the Jewish community. While I knew I was a Jew, and was for some innate reason proud to be so, I had no idea of what it meant to be Jewish. I was introduced to Rabbi Lipner through the Jewish Widow and Widower Society when I was 14 years old and about to enter Mission High School. Upon hearing my situation, the rabbi immediately took me in, and I soon found myself in a garage, sitting on a tiny stool with my knees tucked up to my chest and being unable to sit under the table while I sat next to my 6-year-old classmates as we studied the alphabet. And you could talk about your culture shock. This was unbelievable. Well, it wasn't too long before I met the rest of my classmates in my academic classes and began to form some of the bonds that were to last a lifetime. And I soon found myself caught up in the pursuit of higher education and motivated to apply to college and later on to medical school. Both of these things would have been literally impossible had it not been for my experience at the Hebrew Academy. Had I not gone to the Academy, I would not have been rescued from my environment of poverty and ignorance. However, even with the remarkable academic lessons taught at the Academy, there was a knowledge that I took with me that has held me stronger than any biochemical pathway or algebraic equation I have learned. This is the knowledge of what is meant to be part of a special people, to be of a special land, and to be part of a special oneness that cannot be divided. The sense of what it means to be Jewish is perhaps the greatest gift one can receive, and there is no doubt in my mind that that's what the Academy has given me. I cannot find the words to thank Rabbi Lipner and the Academy for what they have done for me, and any attempt to do so would be futile. So it's now with my actions and my thoughts that I live my life carrying the knowledge of what I feel it means to be a Jew. This has been reflected in many parts of my life. It has been reflected in my choice of my partner in my life, my wife, Adi Shapira, who, as you've heard, is also an alumnus of the Academy. This is also has been reflected in my endeavors to become part of the Jewish community. And this will also be reflected in the way that we raise our children, instilling the pride and knowledge in being part of this special oneness in them, so that they can carry on the tradition that has been sparked in me by the Academy. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I think it was 1979 when the first wave of Russian immigrant Jews came to San Francisco. And we started with 20 students, and within a very short period of time, we had 100 Soviet students in the Hebrew Academy. They were a very bright group of children, very assimilated. Judaism was an alien religion to them. But they were very bright and very smart children who wanted to find out about Yiddishkeit. Over the years, we've educated hundreds and hundreds of Russian immigrant students. And I'm sure that there are many students that we could choose that we would say we're very proud of them.